Days of Our Lives has definitely got people talking right now, whether they like it or not. 3 of the show's leading females, Marlena, Kayla, and Kate, have been poisoned, recovered from it, passed away, and been transported to the afterlife over the course of several months. They made a deal with the devil himself after being deceived into signing their souls over, leaving viewers to wonder what in the literal hell was going on. It seemed obvious that the females would eventually come back to life. Yet how? Was the performance going to perform a miracle by divine intervention? The women were still present, but perhaps in a shared virtual reality. On the episode that aired on Monday, February 20, the show completely defied expectations by revealing that although the ladies' souls were indeed in the hereafter, they were also still alive and well, all right. Therefore, it combines both a supernatural and a science fiction story. The pod tease that Days of Our Lives posted on their Instagram account over the weekend makes sense now. Kind of. And the fans undoubtedly responded to it. Hale Adel asked the Instagram users, "Days writers, please cease evil, heaven, ghosts, all these crazy bizarre stuff. But if you continue, this show will come to an end. Real tales, love, and passion are what viewers want to see. Why did you understand?" There have been comparisons made to Dark Shadows from ABC and the fantastically bizarre supernatural Suds Passions from NBC. At this time last year, Satan had recently left Salem, and we were fighting him. In a covert dimmer lab this year, we are switching between the afterlife and stasis pods. Yet few people mention Port Charles, another unusually supernatural soap show. Although ABC's spin-off of General Hospital didn't technically begin as a show about vampires and angels, it didn't take long for the supernatural to get ingrained in the soap and shift the plot from the ordinary to the incredible. Although it only lasted 6 years, we can only speculate as to what would have happened if it had materialized after people were more accustomed to, and even enthusiastic about, the paranormal craze that was sparked by works like True Blood, Twilight, and The Walking Dead. Instead, it was only a few years too soon. If it had ridden that wave, would it still be going strong? It's an intriguing idea, and Days of Our Lives appears ideally situated to capitalize on it. Streaming platforms typically have more freedom to experiment with various ideas. Also, Salem's DNA has always included elements of the paranormal and science fiction. Many devoted followers don't like how they merely seem to have taken over recently. It does, however, have its advocates. Hell, after we learned that Kate, Kayla, and Marlena were being kept in stasis pods, one of the Soaps.com staff members commented here, "I will admit that yesterday's conclusion had me thinking, oh, I guess I'm going to have to see what happens next." Barb Z shared that she's still working on her Instagram tease. "Even if it's fantastical, I'm enjoying this story. There is a lot of romance and love, as well as thrill, adventure, intrigue, and mystery. It is purely enjoyable. This will be a fascinating plot," Litleon 621 continued. "Well, it's silly, but that's part of the appeal. Will these women encounter any more deceased Salem residents? Wouldn't it make sense to establish a full-fledged spin-off to test these ideas, deal with all the strange events that occur by setting the story in Salem? It might combine sci-fi and spooky tales into a brand new, thrilling creation, better fusing genres than programs like Passions or Port Charles. It might appease the fans who are loving these side trips, while also introducing new people to the Days of Our Lives world, who might then decide to check out and watch the main serial opera. At this moment, especially after hearing that Days of Our Lives have reached the top spot on Peacock, it almost seemed like a no-brainer. They have already experimented with spin-offs like Beyond Salem, albeit on a smaller scale. The chapter from last summer was essentially a scaled-down version of the current Kate, Kayla, and Marlena narrative meant to reintroduce Bo. Hell, they might even use fan favorites Bo and Hope as the focus of the upcoming spin-off as they investigate why Salem appears to be a hub of the bizarre. It may feature a more supervillain-like Damaris and contain all the mystical prisms and serums that could bring life back to the dead. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Daily Bulletin News, and stay with us.